Okay, so today is a very different video. Well, it's not very different, but I'm in a different location. I've come up to Surrey and I'm in Alex's old bedroom, as you can tell by the hilarious wallpaper. And I've been wanting to do this for years. Alex's bedroom basically has just been left untouched since he moved out, and it's just gathered lots of things. Maybe some of you watching have a similar experience or have a similar situation in your home. Maybe it's just in one room, maybe it's the whole house, but I really want to clean this out, and Alex and I have been meaning to. We've just not had the time, but because we're here for a longer time than usual, we are gonna tackle this bedroom once and for all. So it's gonna be quite the challenge because there's things in here I bet he hasn't seen since he was a child, and the wardrobes are full, the chest of drawers are full. There's, you know, clutter and stuff basically everywhere, as you can see. So we've got a lot of sorting to do. It's going to be both satisfying and very tiring, I'm sure. Yeah, let's get into it. No, without further ado. So maybe this will help some of you if you're coming from this position to a minimalist lifestyle, and you don't even have to go all the way with minimalism. You can use it as a tool to just help you declutter. So hopefully this is inspirational in some way. So yeah, let's get going. So I thought I'd start by giving you a pan of the room. So this is the room as it is. So you can see there's lots of stuff everywhere. Here's his bed and his hilarious wallpaper. And over there we've got some toys, got lots of PlayStation games, lots of spare clothes, and up there there's lots of his old books and stuff, I guess, from when he was in school. And then over here there's lots of more books and stuff, I guess from, again, probably when he was in school and stuff. And then this chest of drawers, which is also full. And also his windowsill has some things, although the windowsill isn't terrible. And then over here, it's an old school bedroom with a sink in it. So yeah, there's lots of stuff there he doesn't use, obviously. And then in this wardrobe, it's just very full. And there's even toys up there, so, and Beanie Babies. Look at this, look at the Beanie Baby collection. So yeah, this is going to be tricky, but I think we've got to start on the surface level first. So in videos usually I say about taking things out of drawers, but I think because how much stuff there is on top of everything, I'm going to start on the surface level and not tackle the drawers today probably. I don't know, we'll see how we go, but I think the first things first is everything on the surfaces, everything on the floor, all of that type of thing. If you're coming from this situation, don't start taking everything out, because then it will all become a bit much. And if you need to put things away, maybe get a box. I think we've got some boxes in the car. Maybe put them in a box temporarily until you sort through the drawers, because otherwise it will become a huge mess. So we want to keep it kind of reasonable. So I think I'm going to start over here at the sink. How are you feeling about tackling this room?
Good.
Yeah.
I'm worried what we'll find.
Yeah. And Alex is helping me, but he's editing a video, so he's sat on the bed. So I'll be asking him questions, and so he is helping. I've told him to do that because I know that maybe some people will be like, why are you doing it, not Alex? He is. But he has some work to do, so he's just going to answer my questions. And
the next few hours.
Yeah, until he's done with the edit, and then he'll help me. But I'm really fast, so it's probably easier if I just do it and ask him questions. So yeah. So I've got myself a bin liner and a box, which we flat packed, but I can put back up again, ready to put some things in. As you can see, it's looking much better, all clean. And Alex told me that this is his brother's. He actually sleeps in this bedroom when he's down from uni because the bed's bigger, so yeah, looks good. And I changed outfits because the other one was boiling. Okay, so this area is officially done, the cupboard is empty, and I'm going to be moving on to this area. Ta-da! So I'm going to do here now. So Alex, do you want Mr. Pooh? I think Mr. Pooh needs to go to a new home. Look how cute he is. all nice and clear. So this part's probably going to be the hardest just because there's so much things that I'm going to have to ask Alex questions about. So yeah, let's get stuck in. There's lots and lots and lots of things. Look what I found. This really cute little drawing painting I made for Alex years ago because Alex and I love Harry Potter. Alex is especially a fan of Harry Potter. Isn't it cute?
What spell is he doing?
Lumos. So this little counter is done. Yeah, it's working out really, really well doing the surfaces first because that means everything on the outside is tidy. So it's working out really, really well. Now I've got to do these clothes, and I think all of these are for charity. Last time I spoke to Alex. These are for charity, aren't they?
Which?
The ones on here.
Pretty sure. I just messaged Zach to say, did you leave them there for a reason?
Yeah.
And I think he did.
Cool. Ta-da! Isn't that satisfying? Can you spot Alex? Pause it and tell me where he is in the picture, or both pictures. Doesn't he look cute? Haha. Oh, look at him! You're so handsome. Alex's two biggest obsessions are Pokemon and Harry Potter, and I'm seeing that even more now because he's got like everything under the sun to do with Pokemon and Harry Potter. Trading card game. Oh, this is all your Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
So you want me to put these ones in here? Alex is getting all sentimental, aren't you? He's like really sad about saying goodbye to some of these.
Yeah.
We all have it, we all get like this, it's normal. You just have to sometimes
I
think...
remember waiting that these would come out. These would come out in the shops like 15 years ago, and
And Alex is, for example, like, he's keeping his Pokemon cards because they're of value and it's a good memory. But things like little puzzle books and stuff, which is obviously for kids, unless it's like a like a collector's item or something, there's no point keeping it unless you think it's going to be something that, you know, will be of value one day or something for you or whatever. So yeah, he's been like quite good and discerning about things. He's kept the Pokemon graphic novels, but not things like this. Look at this. Nothing here, and then that's the things he's keeping, which is incredible. And then there's just some trophies and stuff. So good. Look, this is Alex's drawing of a kitten. I would like a kitten because they are so cuddly and soft. I would get some string and throw the string around. The kitten would get it. Oh my god. Look. So cute. I have no idea when I last filmed because we got really carried away with getting everything done, but we have had such a successful day and it's just in time for dinner, so I think I'll catch you back tomorrow. And yeah, I'll show you where we're at right now. So this is the room now. We've basically done all of the surfaces and everything on the shelves, everything up here, everything here, everything over there, and the stuff that you're seeing on the surfaces are things that we need to like sort out, so that's stuff I'm going to use tomorrow for cleaning. That's Alex's mum's things, and all of these things, that's like Alex and his brother's things from school, like report cards and that type of stuff that we'll probably find a place for in the drawers when we make some room. And that's a box we're not sure about, again, more of Alex and his brother's like school stuff, and there's some Pokemon things, but all of this is organised, so that's so clear. Like, if you saw it before, it's insane, and there's nothing on the floor now, and we'll probably hopefully find a place for that suitcase in the wardrobe, and up there is some stuff that are Alex's parents that we need to have a look through, and those are my things there. But everything is cleared. Like, it's just crazy, and yeah, we'll report back tomorrow and get inside all of the drawers and stuff. It just goes to show that if any of you have a room like this that has just gotten out of hand and you're completely new to this and you have, you know, lots and lots of things and you haven't touched them in a long time, you can do it. Don't be overwhelmed and don't think, oh, I've got so far to go. Just do it. Just set aside a day at the weekend and just do it as much as you can. Just get it done. Just start. Even just do a corner of the room. You can always get it done. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. So it's day 2. Good morning. Alex, how are you feeling about today? I'm excited for today because I think it's all going to get done. I was really happy with how fast we got everything done yesterday, and we're going to start by opening all the drawers and digging in, because as I always say in all these videos, you must take everything out. It's so important. Don't do it from within the drawer. You'll end up leaving stuff in there. Take literally everything out, drawer by drawer or cupboard by cupboard or whatever. We're going to put it all on the bed, each drawer, and that way you make sure you go through everything, and you can also reorganize. So we'll reorganize at the same time. So let's get going. This is a lot of random workout gear, it seems, which I think a lot of people have in their house and they buy because they're like, oh, I'm gonna get fit, and then you buy a skipping rope and then a gadget that you saw an advert for on TV. But obviously ain't nobody using this because it's covered in dust, so yeah, probably gonna just donate most of these things. So we have quite a lot of stuff on the bed, and basically the way I'm doing it is because there's a lot of drawers and we're throwing away so much. I'm just going to keep everything out here and then decide where to organise it afterwards, so that's quite a good thing to do. But it's been a struggle. I'm like trying to convince Alex to sell some of his games, but you're not keen on that idea, are you?
Not quite. Well, I always thought those would be the hardest drawers, the ones we've done.
Yeah, it's normal to have like hard bits where you're like, ugh. And sometimes I think it's best to just think about it later. Like, because we've got rid of all the stuff he obviously doesn't want. And then the questionables, think about it like tomorrow or whatever. Or deal with it tomorrow. Or yeah, if you're unsure on anything, if you kind of really can't let go of it, then...
There's a few unshores.
Yeah, but...
This bag is intended for
they've
sale.
got some things to sell, which is good. Because they might have some worth and games and stuff. So, yeah, on to the next. If I showed you this yesterday, what piles we organise it into, but basically always have a bin line on the go for all the rubbish. We have a pile for stuff that we want to take back home, although yesterday we had a bag because there was lots of stuff that we were like, oh, we'll take that and sort it out at home. But there's like Alex's old Harry Potter costume, which we can use for Halloween. And then we have a bin liner always on the go, which I'm just going to put in here for clothes, charity shop clothes. And then those are the things that we're going to put back in the drawers or maybe sell. This is a bag to sell. Over there we have recycling, so paper recycling, and down here there's some wood which we can probably take to the dump and recycle. And then we also have yesterday. We don't have it today, but we had a pile of like plastic stuff that we could recycle. Also, I know that you can recycle like cables and things, so we've got another thing for that. And then over there is some boxes to charity shop. Yesterday we had a big box to put it in, but we suspected there wouldn't be quite so many things, so there's just a pile and then a bag with some like loose small things, and that's how we're doing it. So just make space and fill your bags up. Don't just throw things in the bin. Definitely recycle, and you can take it to your local dump and recycle the bigger things like that you can't recycle from your house. I thought I'd give an update just to show you what things end up looking like when you do this. So this is what the room looks like, and over there, just to show you the reality, because it will become a mess before it then gets organised again, because everything is out of these drawers, so yeah. Okay, what's really satisfying is I think we put everything away in the drawers, and it only fills up this set of drawers. So even then, like, a lot of this stuff Alex might be selling, because there's lots of Pokemon games and stuff. And then in here, it's not even full. It's just Alex's old school uniform and like school reports and stuff. So not even that full. Like they're barely even got anything in the drawers. And then this one totally empty, and this one totally empty. So we're gonna get rid this chest of drawers and that chest of drawers, and all this stuff on the floor is recycling. It's all, we're gonna all put it in the car and stuff. So now I've got to work on this wardrobe, which has a lot of Beanie Babies, which we could potentially sell, and a lot of toys up there, which we can take to the charity shop, or maybe find a charity or something we can donate to. And yeah, this is our next job now.
I've been sleeping with the lights on, buried in regrets, breaking into sweats, naked as a falling leaf. Well, it's a natural reaction, driven to distraction, clawing at the ghosts I'll never meet. Oh, and I don't know where they go when they vanish in the corners of my eyes. And I don't know why, I don't know if they stay below or rise up to the sky.
Oh my days. So the wardrobe is done. We've got rid of all of those things up there, and we're going to try and find a children's hospital or foster home or somewhere, I don't know, we need to do some research where we can donate. All of these Beanie Babies we're going to do research on and sell the ones that are worth money, and then donate the rest. These are children's books that Alex has put into no's and yes or maybes, and he needs to ask his mum because she might have sentimental value to some of them and he's not really sure. So we'll sort those out when she gets home. And those are Alex's old baby clothes. And yeah, now we have somewhere to hang our stuff when we come to visit. And now we have to sort all of this out. All of this is going. So we have an entire boot, well, not just a boot, an entire car and the back seats filled with stuff. The first stop is the children's ward at the local hospital. All going in the hospital. So we've just dropped the stuff off in the children's ward, and they were so grateful and so, and it just goes to show, if any of you are hesitant to declutter, doing good deeds like this, it just makes you feel wonderful. Even if you're just taking it to a charity shop, it's going to a good cause. Choose a charity shop that is something you believe in, or if you have kids stuff, take it to a children's ward. Like, there's always places and reasons to repurpose, because there's somebody else out there who would appreciate it more than you might. Even homeless shelters as well. When I was googling online, homeless shelters, lots of them have children in, and you know, books and things. They need these things maybe more than you do, so that's a good reason to donate and get rid. So yeah, feeling good. All of this to go to the next charity shop, and this is the final gigantic box for charity. Hopefully someone will take it from us. all the stuff is now dropped off at the charity shops. Job done, and now we've got to figure out the office supplies and the dump, go to the dump for all the recycling and stuff. Okay, Alex just dropped off some of his old cricket stuff, that is some of it's unused and stuff.
He took it in, and then he showed me all this stuff. There, like all these bats and bags that people had donated, and he said they're all going to like cricket playing countries in like Africa and Asia, India, stuff like that.
Amazing.
Which is really cool, I think.
Yay!
Yeah.
Sweet, put to good use.
Yes.
Now to take these binders to a school.
Letting go, I'm letting go. It's a history that never really grows. I'm letting go, I'm letting go. It's a silent wind.
Okay, so we've just got back from the dump. We did our last and final stop of getting rid of everything. It was really, really wonderful going to each different place to make sure everything was put to good use. So taking the toys to the children's hospital and taking those office binders to the school. So we took them to a children's school. It just felt really good getting rid of things and putting them to good use. And now it's time, finally, I know this video has probably been very, very long. It's finally time to show you the end result. So as you can see, it's completely different. We've cleared everything from on this chair, under this chair. This is Alex's backpack. The bed, obviously, that hasn't changed. And when we were doing it, top tip, we put some like towels on the bed so it wouldn't like ruin the bed sheet. I mean, you could just change the bed, but whatever. But as you can see, the biggest difference is that all the surfaces are now empty and they don't have anything on them, which I think is huge. And actually, this chest of drawers and this chest of drawers are totally empty, and this one is empty technically. It will be when we leave. It's just got our things in it, so that's perfect for guests staying when we visit, because there's a whole chest of drawers to be used, and we are thinking that we should remove this one and remove this one and then move that one across. But yeah, let's start over here. As you can see, the sink, I think I showed you this before. This is our stuff that we brought with us, but it's all clear and empty now. And then those are all our cables, ignore that. This is empty, nothing in here now, and clear surface. The windowsill looks wonderful, and you can actually make the most of these lovely boats and lighthouses that he has. That's my tripod. We moved the TV over here just because, as I said, we're thinking of getting rid of that, and Alex's mum likes to iron in here, so we can use the iron and have it here so she can do that and watch the television. And then one of the biggest differences is this surface over here, because it was just filled to the brim with stuff. All the shelves. Now Alex has all the things that actually matter to him. So he's got his favourite books. You'll notice the theme here. It's Harry Potter and Pokemon. So he's got Pokemon novels and Harry Potter. You wouldn't think he's 25, would you? And his little games and some nice pictures and little, you know, trophies and stuff. So there's just things that, you know, matter to him from his childhood. Not just loads of stuff. And I was saying to him earlier how nice it is, because when we were lying in bed, I looked at this and thought, oh look, you can see all the nice things that actually mean something to him, rather than just piles and piles of stuff. Now he can actually appreciate them. And then, yeah, over here, all the surfaces are empty. And as I said, the only reason that these have stuff in them is because we're staying, but that one is empty too. And in these drawers, they're all very, very organised. Alex has some Pokemon stuff there, his Pokemon cards, which he's keeping on hold of. And then this is the most sort of stuff that he has, is all his Pokemon games. He might sell some in the future, but we've stored them all in there. And then here's all his consoles, and then down here is, oh, I can't reopen this because of the tripod, there we go. Down here is some sort of memorabilia, some football shirts and like old school uniforms. And then in here are some school stuff, so school reports, photos, etc. And then in here his brother's stuff like that, so it's all organised. And then this, again, this would be empty. That's my stuff that I brought up with me. There's some books and my hard drive and my computer stuff, and then that's it, and there's nothing else. Oh, the wardrobe. The wardrobe is a work in progress. We're not completely done with this. These Beanie Babies we're gonna do some research on and sell some, and the rest donate. Down here are some kids books. Alex needs to go through them with his mum, he's not sure. And then this is our stuff and our jumpers. And then up here, before it had loads of kids toys which we've donated, and now it's just 2 things that he actually needs / uses. And then there is some old school clothes, and these are our bags. So there's just nothing up here anymore. And there's a wetsuit up there too, yeah. So yeah, it's all organised and it's like a nice space now. So I hope you enjoyed this video, us decluttering this room, and I hope it has inspired some of you to do the same. I know it can seem daunting when you first begin, and this was really like, this is like so satisfying. I feel so happy now, and Alex does too. So just know that it is hard to begin with, but just get it done. As I said earlier, just do it a day at a time. Just, you know, go at it and it will get done, and you'll feel so much better because the things that you have lying around that you haven't touched in like a few years or whatever will be repurposed and used by somebody else. The things that we've taken to the charity shop can be bought by somebody who maybe couldn't afford to go buy things in the shops, a student or a young person or somebody who's struggling. They can go to a shop and get a really nice brand new coat. Alex had so many wonderful coats and jumpers that they can use. You know, the kids in the children's ward, they can enjoy those toys, and the kids in school can use those binders. Like, all these things can be put to use, and now Alex can enjoy his bedroom when he visits, and it's going to be all nice and tidy and organised for him. So it was a real success, and I hope you enjoyed this video and you felt inspired. Let me know your stories down below if any of you have been decluttering or if any of you are struggling. I have been thinking about putting together a Declutter Your Life guide. So let me know if any of you guys are interested in that, sort of like a 7-day challenge where I sort of take you through what to do each day and for you to sort of begin your journey if any of you are struggling. So let me know if that's something that you would be interested in, and I'll get that done for you, because I think that sometimes it's just starting and knowing where to begin that's the hardest part. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.